Welcome, everybody, to Pasadena and the majestic Rose Bowl, one of the unique settings in all of sport. This year's Rose Bowl, presented by Prudential, is a crucial part of the college football playoff. It's time now for the quarterfinals. For the top four seeds, a time to begin their quest toward the national championship. But they run into a battle-tested team already coming off one playoff victory, trying to shock the world here today and make the semifinals. As we'll see the number 8 seed in this playoff, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish, taking on the top-seeded team in the playoff, the Penn State Nittany Lions. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff quarterfinal game. We'll see which team is going to be moving on. Kickoff team out there. We're ready to rumble for this college football playoff game. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a first down.
What a nice job here by this offensive line in the back to pick up this first down. And, Chris, you know better than me growing up in this area. Penn State's offense and the ability to run the ball, probably been doing it as well as anybody in college football for decades. Going back to guys like the late, great Franco Harris and Kajana Carter and Larry Johnson and Miles Sanders more recently, and, of course, Saquon Barkley. I mean, the list goes on of great Penn State running backs, and I'm sure they're proud to see him running the football the way he is today.
Here's the second down play. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Looking downfield, it's Owens. He pulls it in for a big gain. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. The Nittany Lions will have 1st and 10 here. The defense with more pre-snap movement. And looking to throw now on first down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And he's tackled after the catch.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Lets it go quickly. And it's complete. What a grab by the receiver right near the sideline.
Well, there's nothing better for an offensive coordinator than having a quarterback kind of get into a rhythm early in this game. Another great completion. This guy's off to a great start in this big playoff game.
Down game there, they get him down, but very close to the first down marker.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring 2nd and inches, but sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Quick throw caught on the left side. He'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Penn State. We come out in the playoff game, Kirk. No signs of rust for the offense again.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate, and they actually just the rhythm to the offense, but they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
BAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. Here's a kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And here's the return from inside the 5. And they've got the returner corralled. The guys up front lined up. It's first down. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Breaking free at the 35. They moves the ball to about the 45. That's good for a first down.
Outstanding blocking on the left side of that offensive line. That's really what opened up this play. They did their job, and you can see the results. You burst open and get a big gain on the ground. If I were them, I'd keep going to that.
Powerful running into the secondary. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Penalty makes it first and long. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide. It can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Looking to pass here on second down. Quarterback looking to scramble. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
Chris, textbook job by the defense, surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
And now from the pistol formation. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Trying to get the throw off. And the pass is just thrown away. Clearly intentional grounding. And here comes the penalty marker. One of those critical third down plays coming up. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Not a great return, but the interception wipes out the scoring threat and gives the offense the ball at the 32.
It's third and long, so as an offensive coordinator, you can either play it conservative or trust your quarterback and take a shot downfield. They elect the latter, and it ends up backfiring on them.
To throw, it's Owens. Catch made on the right side. He has first down yardage at the 46.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
First down at 10. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Trying to extend the play. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a first down. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. He's moving out of the pocket now. And it's a throwaway. That's a good call down here in the red zone on first down.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, just throw the ball away, see what happens on this next down.
Looking to throw again. And he finds his tight end for the catch. Finally, they get him. A great tackle by the quarterback. Not easy with that size difference. Linebacker's trying to confuse this offense now. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. To throw, it's Owens. Pass caught, can he get in? And he will score! Touchdown, Nittany Lions. So it's still early, but this offense beginning to build momentum and build the lead now, Kurt.
As we've seen over the years, Chris, good teams know how to use the first quarter to establish the lead, the second quarter to increase the lead, and the final half just to hold on to it. They're following that blueprint perfectly, widening the distance between them and their opponent before we even get to the locker rooms.
So it'll be a touchback, ball spotted at the 25. Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. Makes the handoff, looking to throw. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot hit anything going through the air. Not only are they down on the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around.
A sack in the play could not escape the pass rush.
I don't mind the play call, Chris, to throw the football, but you got to realize you got to get it out of your hands quickly. It's 3rd down and short. Great chance to be able to convert. Instead, it's a sack, and now you're facing 4th down.
Throws it to the right. Finds his man, has the first down. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down. Notre Dame getting set for the 1st and 10 now. They're going to run it here. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Grab down the middle. It's Smith. And they've got him.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
The game picks up the first down, tackled at the 37.
Great job here by this offense being able to convert. Let's face it, they've dug themselves a hole. They're down here early in this game. And with all this hype, the last thing you want to do is have to punt the ball. Come up with a conversion, keep your rhythm, keep your momentum, stick to your playbook. Good job here. Now
nowhere to go. That ball knocked loose. Now the defense has got it going the other way. And he breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Penn State. The defense adds 6 points.
Oh, it's your worst nightmare if you're a quarterback. They bring the blitz. He doesn't recognize it. Ball goes on the ground. Defense does a great job of picking this thing up. That's exactly what they hope for. Catch the quarterback off guard. It works out, and it gets him a touchdown.
Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And it's fielded. Returner trying to make something happen. And the coverage team able to bring him down. The Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. The first job here, protect the football. Turnovers on back-to-back possessions. Looking for his big tight end. Makes the catch downfield. Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a first down.
Just great timing here with this quarterback and his wide receiver to pick up this first down. And really over the years, that's what Notre Dame's looking to get back to consistently, is being able to complement what they can do by running the football and to have a quarterback that can drop back and make the throw.
The ball is picked off. That's a short return, but the pick wipes out a scoring threat and sets up the offense at the 33.
That was an impressive effort here by the safety to use his speed and effort to get to that football and where it was headed. Secondary coaches have got to be proud.
Handoff here from the shotgun. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
It's the 2-minute warning. We've got a blowout developing here before halftime. Now it's second down here. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Dropping back, it's Owens. Running out of time in the pocket. Throws the ball away, but not before taking a hit.
Well, everybody talks about sacks, and they're very important. But sometimes just the rush, the pressure, affecting the quarterback is just as effective. He didn't have a clean throwing lane, and they forced the incompletion.
What now to the 22? It's a first down, very near the red zone now.
Well, this is called settling down in his own defense, just kind of finding that soft spot. So not only does this tight end show that he's got great athletic ability and great size, here he shows that he understands coverage by sitting down in that hole, giving the quarterback a nice target, able to pick up that first down.
And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks, gave him a chance at a really nice gain.
Quick throw, that's an RPO caught on the left side. Forced out of bounds, but a nice gain there, and the offense will have a first and goal.
Another great play by this receiver, and I tell you, the offense coordinator's doing a nice job of moving him around. The defense knew coming into this game how tough he'd be to stop, but the way they're utilizing him is making it very challenging to be able to create the matchups that the defense wants.
They'll try to run it in on first and goal. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. This offense cannot be stopped. They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. Attack on the PAT again, and it's 28-0. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with a touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. And the return starts just inside the end zone. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field. Backed up this close to the red zone in the final minute. Let's see if they just decide to take care of their football and look toward the second half. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. Escapes the pocket. The defense will wrap him up, but he's able to scramble for a first down and keep the drive going.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
Looks to his left and makes the completion. And look at the speed there. They finally bring him down, but it's a nice game. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. He's moving out of the pocket. And he'll wisely throw that one away.
I mean, I like this play. I mean, not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Looking to throw it deep. It's caught, but out of bounds, so incomplete.
Boy, this quarterback is living on the edge. Remember, he threw.
And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials will overturn that previous ruling. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. And that's incomplete. Just 8 seconds remaining now. Coming up, second down and goal. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Makes the catch. Can he get in? He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Notre Dame. What if they got cooked up with his 2-point conversion attempt? Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. And he makes the grab for the 2-point try, but there's a penalty marker down. This is going to be a crucial call. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. He'll bring it out from his end zone. He's tackled at the 17, so it would be better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. One more play before they head to the locker room. Handoff to the back. Gets some space around the 30. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. He's past the 30. Inside the 10. They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Penn State.
That's playing to the echo of the whistle here in this first half. They just keep pouring it on. Why not just continue to be aggressive? It's worked out so far for them. With a big lead they've worked up now here in this first half.
Now the all-important extra point. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Nittany Lions will kick this away to get the second half going. He'll call for the fair catch here. So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. No surprise they're in a hole here. They've given the football away in each of the last 2 possessions. Looks over the middle, and that's complete.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards, and they stay ahead of the sticks.
Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly.
Defense does a great job of taking everything away downfield. This quarterback wanted to take a shot, but nothing is there. The only problem is they didn't account for him taking off and running.
And he throws his 3rd interception of the day. Look out, he's got some space. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. And the defense joins the party with a pick 6.